Don't fall for this Stoicism bullshit. We're talking about the ones that tell you to be emotionless, which, if you really think about it, is just another form of coping mechanism. They're literally hiding from reality, which again is a coping mechanism to ignore their emotions and just to hide away from it. You shouldn't be emotionless. You should rather feel the emotion, learn to understand it, and even go as far as to exploit it and take advantage of it so it can help you move forward further to your goal. So regardless of if the emotion is good or bad, you should take advantage of it. Either way, they can both propel you to move forward in life. You've probably seen these stoic guys literally talk about it, and they've got like the biggest egos. They talk the most shit. They think they're all this, they're all that. Um, you probably know or think of a few that act and think like that, but they're usually the ones that are just the most insecure people possible. They hide everything with a cover. For example, they brag about this, they do this, they say certain things, the way they talk, the way they act. It's just all just a cover up. It's all a coping mechanism. They completely shied away from their actual emotions. They became emotionless. They completely covered it and just put layers and layers and layers on top of it to the point where they're so insecure they do some random and wildest actions to cover up for what they truly feel inside. Keep in mind, I'm not talking about don't be stoic in a sense where you're just gonna start going around crying in front of people and talking. I mean, no one gives a shit about your emotions. That's just the harsh truth of reality. No one cares. And if they do care, they're not caring more than a day. You're lucky if they care more than a few hours. Everyone's got their own BS problems and shit they gotta deal with throughout their life. So for them to worry about someone else's makes literally no sense. The only time where you can say that's somewhat valid is when they're getting paid to do it, since that's literally what's feeding them and keeping them alive to a degree. So again, don't shy away from your emotions, don't hide it, don't just cover it up and just leave it just sitting there while it's hurting you from the inside out. Some people sabotage themselves, self-sabotage. That's one of the forms of it. So you gotta understand your emotion, try to find the root cause of it and just reprogram your mind completely. Reprogram yourself and the emotion. Reattach everything you know between what is good and what is bad, and attach it in a way so it benefits you. It doesn't really matter if the thing or emotion is bad. At the end of the day, it just matters if you take responsibility and switch the whole paradigm that you have on that little emotion. Right now, there's literally like an epidemic of people trying to get over their ex and stuff like that. I'm talking about young guys, some people in their teenagers or young 20s, making a big deal about it rather than just moving on, focusing on themselves, and just live life how they want to. There's no point focusing on something you can't change. It's literally only gonna self-destruct you in the long run. True stoicism is knowing yourself rather than shying and hiding away from it. It's as simple as that.